Hello, Pisces. Let's move the mic. Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your bonus reading. Thank you so much for your support. You are one of the signs that got the most views in your monthly 2024 September reading. All right, so we're going to do a bonus for you guys to see what the messages are. If you are a Pisces who is just discovering this channel and you're just discovering who I am, I have a whole Pisces channel. Okay. It's called PISCES Network. It's linked in the description box below. Y'all be sure to go check it out. If you don't know who I am, there's a whole bunch of Pisces readings over there. But let's go ahead and get into this bonus for you guys to see what the messages are for Pisces. Mid-September, spirit, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration. Father, Mother, God for Pisces. Mid-September going into October. What do they need to know? All right. The insightful. Know what you really want from a given situation so that you may gain understanding of what you truly desire. Okay. So your spirit team wants you to really focus on what it is that you really want, because you may be working towards something that you don't really want. The pessimist. Setbacks or obstacles in life are not failures unless you quit. Don't allow negative thoughts to cripple you. Yeah. So there's some type of negative thoughts that you're having about a situation that you're in or that you're dealing with, and your spirit team really wants you to get focused on what it is that you really want from the situation, what you want to gain from the situation. And I feel like that's going to help you see clearly what you have already gained or what you've already accomplished, so that you can feel like you are making some type of progress. That's what it feels like to me. The saint. Why was I about to say the stain or the Satan? I don't know. The saint. Prevail upon your good nature, because the light of your good intentions and good deeds will shine through. Yeah. So I feel like the stain or the Satan, which was trying to fall out my mouth for whatever reason, is the total opposite of the saint. So there's something that you're focusing on that's the total opposite of what you should be focusing on. I feel like you're focusing more on what you've lost versus what you've gained. I feel like you're seeing more clarity when it comes to negativity than when it comes to positivity. And I'm not saying that you don't have your reasons, but I feel like that's what's holding you back from whatever you want to accomplish. If you know that you want positivity and love to radiate from what it is that you do, then focus on positivity and love and let it radiate from you. Okay? What else for Pisces when it comes to this message? September 2024. Ooh, Spotlight. I was singing the Spotlight song for y'all, I think on the other channel. Limelight, audience, self-absorbed, push and pull, power struggles, imbalance, stubborn, and rock bottom, karma, jail, legal issues, life falling apart. All right, so I don't know if this is you that feels like you're hitting rock bottom or this is someone else around you. But what it kind of feels like is that the power struggle of the spotlight is getting to someone, or the power struggle of getting some type of attention is affecting someone in a negative way. If you're worried about getting attention for something that it is that you're doing, I feel like there's a need for you to just do what it is that you want to do. There, you don't have to think about it. You don't have to like argue with people. You don't have to like convince people. I feel like you just have to do what it is that you need to do. And I know that's hard firsthand, because it is. I feel like some of you may feel like you're not getting the spotlight that you deserve or the recognition that you deserve. Some of you may feel like the people who are around you want a lot of the attention. So it's like you feel like they try to take the attention from you. You may need to, reevaluate who you are around or who you spend your energy with or who you focus your energy on. I feel like you're struggling with like the positives and the negatives of a situation, trying to rationalize through a difficult situation, trying to see the positive even though everything around you kind of feels negative. Yeah. That's what your spirit team is trying to get you to focus on. They want you to first of all see that that's what's going on, and second of all figure out how you can get out of it. because I feel that something is hitting the lowest point in which it can go. But that to me means that the only way you can kind of go from there is up. Look, and then we have ascending, a new career. So something that may be at the peak of its potential is not going to go any further. There could be something that you're doing that has reached the peak of its potential, but I feel like you guys are doing more than one thing, because the push and pull kind of feels like two different things are trying to get your attention. So I don't know if you're maybe focused on a relationship, but you need to focus more on your career. But the relationship keeps trying to pull your attention away from your career. But that's kind of the dynamic that I'm picking up on. Okay. What else for Pisces? Mid-September to October 2024. Union. Some of you may be in a very public relationship. Some of you may be propositioned with a relationship or with a business partnership. Something could be coming together and you need to know what it is that you really want. Yeah, because someone's trying to get your attention. That's what it feels like to me. Someone or something that is coming into your energetic field is trying to get your attention. And your spirit team wants you to focus on really what you really want, so that you can make the right decision with whatever this is. Okay, spiritual bath and fear. Yeah, cleanse the fear. The fear is only going to hold you back. Being afraid to gain or earn or have or do is only going to hold you back in the situation. Yeah, you could have friends or people around you who are kind of like holding you back when it comes to what it is that you want to do. I feel like your spirit team is trying to get you to cleanse your energy of like people who don't really support you. It kind of feels like they want you to pay attention to your relationships that could be draining you, because you could be holding on to a relationship with someone or holding on to a person and it's just draining you, and you just have to let them figure out their own shit. Ooh, did I cuss? What is it that Pisces needs to know, Spirit? Mid-September to October 2024. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, you have the ability to do something on your own. You have the skill, the talent, and the ability to do something on your own. You don't need someone else's help. I mean, it's not bad to work with other people. I don't think that that's bad, because you do have the 3 of Pentacles right here. But I do feel that you should not feel that you have to rely on someone else to get what it is that you want. 9 of Cups and the Magician. Yeah, you literally have the power to do everything that you feel like you need to do on your own. I need to get a thumbnail. Okay. Your spirit team doesn't want you to feel obligated to anybody, or they don't want you to feel like you need someone or that you're codependent on someone else. They want you to see yourself as capable to make things happen, to manifest things with this Magician, to get what it is that you want, because you've done it before. It's just about what you focus on right now. Literally, if you focus on something negative, more negative shit is going to happen. If you focus on the positive and look at how many times you've been able to overcome obstacles or handle your business, then that will give you momentum and positive drive forward towards what it is that you really want to do. You could be wishing for independence. You could really desire independence. Some of you desire to, I don't know, it's something about something that you want that your spirit team is really asking you to consider if it's what you really want. Like, is that really what you want? Because if you really want it, you can make it happen. But if you're kind of struggling to make it happen, you may want to consider if it's something that you really want. Is it something that's still a part of your future that you see for yourself? Because something is trying to get your attention or distract you, okay? There could be a Virgo involved. All right. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Some of you could be on the trajectory or a path to be in the spotlight somehow, or to be recognized for something that you're doing. And it may be better for you to be single when you do this, because do you really want someone else to be like attached to your success, or to have the capability to try to attach themselves to your success? What's hidden? Ooh, good Lord. 5 of Wands. I know you lying. Oh my God. 8 of Swords. Now this could be conflict that's going on in your mind with the 8 of Swords. Your spirit team is trying to wake you up to it, get you to see it, get you to make a decision to pivot and move in a different direction. There could be a Gemini, a Leo, or a Scorpio involved here, possibly also a Virgo, like I said. I feel like you're worried about some type of conflict or harassment or negativity coming towards you for something it is that you want to say or do. But I don't know if that's actually going to happen. It kind of feels like what you're worried about is not actually something you should be worried about. What's the 5 of Wands? 3 of Cups. If there's anybody you want to reconcile with, they're the one who's causing conflict in your life, or you wanting to be with this person is causing conflict in your life. That's why you feel confused. Okay, there could be someone who doesn't want to let you go as well. There goes the Virgo energy, Hermit, Gemini energy as well. You've learned a lot, Pisces. You've gained a lot of information and knowledge when it comes to how far you've come and everything that you've overcome. It's like you know how to overcome an obstacle. Your spirit team is trying to guide you towards shining your inner light and sharing with people what you know, what you've learned. What's the 5 of Wands? But you're afraid to share your story, possibly because you're afraid of being ridiculed or attacked. But I don't think that's actually going to happen. Even if it does happen, it's like, even if that occurs, you have the capability to like block it out or ignore it. Or that's what they want you to do. What's the 5 of Wands? Like if people are actually coming at you, they want you to ignore it. Yeah, 4 of Swords. You've healed something in your life. And you've successfully come out on the other side of whatever this is. And you're being guided to share these experiences. Page of Wands, Page of Cups. I feel like there's something you're very curious about that's going to bring a lot of success for you. Something about what you do every day. Like your life, like how you look at life, how you go through life. That's what's going to make people very curious about you. Yeah, the Strength card, the courage that you've had to overcome situations. But I feel like you're holding back what you know because you're afraid of who's going to have something to say about it. But it shouldn't even matter. That's what your spirit team is trying to wake you up to, but you don't want to hear it. I mean, I don't know what y'all want. Like, I don't know if this is even, I don't know what this is. I'm just the messenger. I feel like there's a lot of success for you. And something that you really do want is coming together. But if you're afraid to do it, it's like you have to really think about, is that what you really want? What's the 9 of Pentacles? Now, this could be someone else around you who's very negative and pessimistic. This could be a friend of yours who's very negative and pessimistic. And I feel like you holding back or being silent or not speaking to this person is causing them a lot of inner conflict. And it's waking them up to a lot of anxiety that they feel. Like everything that I could have just described could be someone else that, because you are kind of absorbing their energy a little bit, or they've been around you for a long period of time, it could be coming out as if that's your reading, but in reality it's the other person's energy because they're kind of pulling on you. Okay, I guess that's what y'all are saying it is. Okay, yep. But it could also be some fears that you're hiding. So let's not discount the fact that it could go both ways, because this is collective for Pisces, and it's not always the other person. It very well could be, but I also feel like you have to deal with the things within yourself to be able to overcome those details that may apply to you at some point or another, so that you can overcome it. I'm doing the best I can, because people just don't want to hear the truth these days, and I'm just going to tell the truth. And that's just what it is. I feel like a lot of times whatever is said in the readings is going to go both ways. At some point or another, you've been in that position and you can apply it to yourself. And if you've overcome that, and it could be trying to creep back in, then you can be aware of it and prevent it from creeping back in. Either way, it's a benefit, okay? What is the advice for Pisces when it comes to whatever they're dealing with at this time? What is your advice for Pisces spirit? Justice and the Eight of Swords. Okay, it's all's fair in love and war. And if you're in a feeling, if you're afraid of listen, if you're afraid of whatever you're afraid of, you're going to get the results that show you that you're afraid of whatever you're afraid of. If you're not, then you'll get different results. You have a right to be nervous about whatever this is that you could be nervous about. And I'm not saying that you don't. But what I'm saying is that if you continue to let it control you, that is the result that you're going to get. Wheel of Fortune, Hangman, shift your perspective. Your spirit team is trying to get you to shift your perspective about fear and anxiety, because you could be afraid of something and you're not doing it because you're afraid to do it. But in reality, the fear that you feel is actually whatever this is coming together for you. And it's going to be basically like an answer to your prayers. You've been very strong. You've been very courageous throughout this time of turmoil that you've been facing. You've had to handle a lot of things on your own. And you may be feeling anxious or afraid to do something because it actually will equal you getting what it is that you want. And if you focus more on what you want to gain from the situation versus what you're afraid of possibly happening negatively, then your energy will be more focused on what it is that you actually want versus what you don't want to happen. Hold on, there's a bus. Because that's what I feel like this is. I feel like you're focusing on what you don't want to happen because you've been through so much shit. But that is causing exactly what you don't want to actually take place. What's the Eight of Swords and the Justice for Pisces? Ten of Wands. I feel like you've been working hard and you deserve justice. But because you don't believe that it's possible, it's not happening. Five of Cups, Six of Wands, yeah. Or you're focusing on what you've lost instead of what you're about to gain. Because whatever you've lost was never meant to be for you in the first place. Or whatever has been, quote unquote, taken from you was never meant to be with you in the first place. But it doesn't mean that you're not worthy of whatever it is that you want. It just means that there's a different way that you're going to have to go about it, or there's a different perspective that you're going to have. Your perspective is about to change, and your spirit team is trying to let you know and give you a heads up that your perspective is about to change, or that you have to change your perspective in order to get what it is that you want out of a situation. Loss, regret, sadness, focusing on the past and what's not working out is going to block you from being able to see what is working out. And it's going to distract you, because this whole reading has been about like a person or a situation distracting you from what's really important. And I feel like a portion of it has to do with what's going on inside of you, and a portion of it has to do with outside influences that could be affecting you in a negative way. So it's going to be up to you to get it under control, okay? What's the advice for Pisces when it comes to these messages? All right, first of all, don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow, so it is necessary to experience the difficult times. That's when you will grow the most. There is always light at the end of a dark tunnel. Didn't I say that? Did I say that? I feel like I said that in the Pisces reading I just filmed, okay? No matter what happens, no matter how far you seem to be away from where you want to be, never stop believing that you will somehow make it. Have an unrelenting belief that things will work out, that the long road has a purpose. You see what I'm saying? You're giving up, and I need for you to stand up or stop coming to the readings. Because if you're just going to lay down, there's no point in you watching the reading looking for hope from someone else. Find it within yourself. Opportunities will soon knock at your door. Debt will be wiped clean and your bills will be paid in full. Your finances are about to change. I'm telling you, there's something that's going to shift your perspective. You always get down on yourself when the dark times come in, but then you feel reassured when the good times come in, because when the good times come in, everything starts to make sense as to what you were going through. But it's like every time it happens, you keep forgetting. And I don't know if this is something that, has just happened because of abuse or what, but it's like your spirit team is trying to show you not to forget all of the ways that this has played out in the past. They want you to know that it's always going to play out the way it needs to play out. And the more faith that you have that it's going to play out in your favor, which it always does, from remembering everything that you've been through, the better equipped you will be to handle the situation, the more energy you'll have, and the quicker the resolution can come, okay? But you cannot lose sight of the goal. You can't lose sight of that truth. A chapter in your life is coming to an end. Rest assured that beautiful things are ahead in this next chapter. Let go of all things that are out of control and move forward. There are more beautiful things ahead than you leave behind. I said what I said, Pisces. Be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. As always, book your readings below. If you want personal information answered about your situation, be sure to subscribe to all of my channels. And I'll see y'all next time. All right. Bye.